Capricorn, welcome time to the Monad Tarot. Swing our bell, Capricorn. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, and I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Capricorn, welcome to new members as well as new subs. Come on over, become a member here. I'm the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members only videos. Capricorn, currently I'm conducting an 8-week course on the healing of the chakras. If you're interested, join the membership at the second level for $5.99 a month. At the end of the 8-week course, if you're no longer interested in being a member, you are no longer expected to or required to, but I sure would love to have you stay, Capricorn. All right. I'll be doing your reading, Capricorn, from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Get you some good shuffles in, and we will begin your reading for Capricorn. Give you a nice three-way split, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's get into it. I feel like someone is dealing with some bad memories right now, okay? Or thinking about life, how it used to be. And there might be some sadness in regards to that, or just not wanting to, wishing there, would be changes or could be changes. That's kind of like, people start looking back over their life. This might be a middle-aged person if this is you, Capricorn. All right. I'm hearing you don't like what you saw in the past, okay? I feel like growing up, childhood years, okay? I just heard it was a lot to bear, a lot of dysfunction, okay? At least in your mind, in your eyes, there was dysfunction, according to you. That's what I'm hearing, according to you, all right? But let's keep going, all right? Some dysfunctional things happened and took place in regards to you. Okay, and you don't like it, of course. Okay, bad memories. I'm hearing bad memories like that, like someone shaking their head, like bad memories. Okay, I feel like it has to do with maybe feeling rejected, but not wanting to be rejected, not wanting to be. I'm hearing a burden nor cast out, but maybe you feel like you were. Okay. I also feel like it has to do with a mother and a mother figure. Maybe you felt rejected by this mother figure, didn't want to feel rejected by this mother or mother figure, but possibly you did. I also feel like there's an energy of feeling like I wish things didn't have to happen the way they did. I wish things didn't have to occur the way they did, but they did. Okay, so maybe feeling like you're not regretting it, but I'm also feeling like it might be the mother figure here, okay, possibly a father figure as well. There's someone here who had no regrets, okay, in this, I feel like family dynamic. All right, let's continue on. This father figure here. Okay, Father of Sticks, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like this father figure, maybe this is how you view it, Capricorn, but maybe how it was too, okay? This father figure had no compassion, no care, okay? Wasn't a provider, okay? Didn't show love, didn't show affection. It's like this, the energy that they put out there was that they did not want to be burdened. Maybe didn't want to be burdened with a home, didn't want to be burdened with a family, didn't want to be burdened with, children, a wife, so on and so forth. But they went on to, well, for them, their issue was money. Okay. They found it better to be in the pursuit of money as opposed to happiness in home. Okay. I mean, I don't want to be home. I don't want them children. I heard chilling. That's what I heard. I don't want them chilling. Okay. All right. Cold. Someone's cold here. It's Mother of Baskets in reverse. Maybe the environment felt like a cold environment, the home. There's a Mother of Baskets here in reverse. I'm hearing they performed a lot of rituals, sacrifices, I'm hearing. Okay, now I don't know what kind. Okay, I'm just hearing sacrifices. Sacrificed her children, sacrificed her home. Okay. Didn't want to be bothered either. I mean, didn't want to be the love. The love of the home. Like the energy is this of this person is like, why do I have to provide? Why do I have to be the one? Why do I have to take care of this home, this household, this household? I said house home, this household, and I'm hearing the same thing, chilling. Okay, maybe that's what something that they said. Like, why do I have to take care of these children on my own, by myself? Okay, I don't want to be the provider. I mean, I don't want to be the lover, but not in terms of how we think of lover, like, two consenting adults. No, didn't want to provide the love, okay, of the home. The fatherly figure was gone. Okay. Left to pursue other things, all right, to pursue his home, what he wanted, okay, for his home, for his environment. Again, okay, finances, money. I heard the word poverty at one point. He might have left this home, this family in poverty when he walked out the door. I'm hearing, okay? Well, I'm hearing so many things. Luck of the draw. I don't know if this man was, this fatherly figure was a gambler. Gambled his time, money, resources, gambled his life away, I'm hearing. But he was a gambler. He liked to gamble. I'm hearing spend money, pay money. Give money to himself and his future without regard for the future of others or the others here, okay? But this motherly figure, that the mother figure, that the cold, didn't want to give the love, okay? I feel like, once again, I heard something about ritual practices. Did things in the dark, hidden, so no one would see. So no one could see. Very ritualistic. Oh my God, I do not know what all of this stuff I'm hearing. I'm hearing something about an army of men. What does that have to do with anything? There's an army of men behind them. The pursuit of this goal. I'm hearing strange happenings. Burdens, life. Let's just keep going. I'm not going to go into all of the shit I just heard, okay? Very ritualistic. Performing rituals day in, day out, at night. I'm hearing like when the clouds were down. So in other words, when you couldn't see the clouds at night, okay? In the dark, rooms, ruminating, anger, violence, deception. I'm hearing something about calling cards. I don't know. There was a calling here on this woman's life. A calling, a pursuit. She decided to pursue other things. I don't want this calling. I don't want this pursuit here, this calling. Okay, in other words, the calling here that was determined for her, that was set for her. Wow, I'm so sorry, y'all, where this is going, but let's just see. Okay, spirit bound. Okay, I feel like her spirit was bound. Okay, with the 3 of Sticks in reverse, yes, no, not able to expand. Her spirit was bound. Spirit, spiritual, ritualistic, once again, practices, like I heard dungeon, but in other words, done in the dark. It could have been a dungeon, I don't know. Done in the dark. Okay. Demonic rituals. Not able to pursue her goals. Things that she trusted in, the desires of her heart were done away with. You can't do those things. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, someone or something said this to her, maybe her feeling this way. I feel like this motherly figure. Okay. I'm not able to pursue what it is I want to pursue, nor do what it is I want to do. I'm hearing I'm a jack of all trades. I can do just about anything. But this particular thing was my goal in life. What I wanted to do, who I wanted to be. And I was not allowed to pursue it. I could not make it happen. Lord, I'm hearing, so I turned to the dark side of things, ritualistic practices once again, okay? Now, rituals, all rituals ain't dark, okay, but we know that. Okay, ritualistic practices. Let's get back to this here. Yeah, again, just not able to pursue her goals. Stuck and bound. Again, spirit bound, stuck and bound. And I'm hearing a lifeless marriage, a lifeless home. Nothing positive. Okay, from this person's perspective, again, based off of the fact that she was not able to pursue what it is that she wanted to pursue. Live the life that she wants to live. Goals that she had for herself, okay, were dismissed. You have to live this life. I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know if someone said this to her. Because what is this army of men behind them? What is that all about? I have to look. I don't know what this is. What's being said here. Something undone, unfinished. Okay. Something not able to be complete. Defeat. Martyrdom. Okay. This person here was not able, again, something undone, unfinished, not able to pursue her goals, okay, and martyred herself. Okay. Hard times here. Relapses, betrayal, negative thinking, deep wounds, refusing to accept that something is over. And boom, look at this, sacrifices, okay? But sacrificing, what it is that she wanted, okay, for her life. I'm here to give to the lives of others and another. Okay. Heartbreak, emotional trauma, betrayal, again, rejection, devastating loss, alienation, serious disrespect, grieving, painful endings, neurosis, loneliness, sickness, negative self-talk, exile, goodbyes, bad breakup, awful news, and unwelcome change. This is sad. This is sad right now. And it's kind of heartbreaking already. I'm feeling control and victory. Finding victory here and being able to control something. Being able to maybe even dominate something. I feel like this woman here got lost in her being, not knowing who she was. It's like her life was stopped because this person, and I don't know if it's the totality of this father figure walking away from the home. There's more to it than this, and this is what I'm hearing, and obviously it is. When this man walked away from the home, something about the pursuit of life, the pursuit of goals ended. I feel like all those things we read, the loneliness, the betrayal, the rejection, so on and so forth, okay, is what this person felt, this motherly figure felt. Darkness, I'm hearing dark times, very dark, brooding, isolating, hardship, hard heart, mind, and soul, mother baskets in reverse. Maybe that's what it turned her into. She wasn't always that, but she could be that, like it was in her, okay, to be that way. You know, under certain circumstances such as this, that's when that energy came out, okay? I'm hearing from her energy, this man is no fool. He knows what he's doing. See, I don't know, some secretive shit here. Some real secretive stuff, mysterious. I'm hearing the word meddling. I'm hearing dark. I'm hearing brooding. I'm hearing something about lifeline stuck and bound. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Whatever this is, this woman here I feel like this is something that happened in her youth. Okay, when I say youth, I mean like maybe 20s or something like that, because we're talking about there was a marriage here, okay, that ended, a home, broken home. I feel like in her youth, she's charming, imaginative, creative, loyal, has great communication skills because, like I said, that dark, cold aspect of her was generally not who she was, okay? It was in her but came out as a result of whatever this, I'm hearing dark deception, was all about. Okay? I feel like up until that point, let me see. I feel like this woman here had not hopeless, the opposite. Feeling like maybe she had a bright future, or feeling positive, okay, or good about the future. And having a loving home here. Okay, and a good future, whatever she wanted for the future. Maybe never suspected this kind of outcome for her life. Okay. I know this may be kind of dragging here, but please work with me, because this is unusual here, what I'm picking up on, what I'm feeling. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not quite sure what this is. It's like, in general, I'm saying in general about a home and this motherly figure, this fatherly figure, and the breaking up. But it's just all of those other things that I heard, okay, that army behind them and all of this other stuff, okay. It's kind of dark, mysterious, like secretive, very, very secretive, okay. I feel like this woman here, again, was a hard worker. Here we go. Committed, organized, honest, valued tradition, always wanted to do the right thing. Okay, but again, there is, see, this man, let me look. I feel this whole thing about an army or something, I feel like, yeah, something about some kind of this army behind them. This man here in this picture, this is the papa, this is the moon card. And in this picture, this man has on, the grandpa here, has on Prince Hall regalia. Okay, and his grandson is wearing a fez. There's some kind of something here to do with these secret societies here. Okay, now I'm not going to say Masons or this, that, I don't know. Secret encounters, I'm hearing. Dark, demonic times. Injury, caused injury, sadness, isolation, despair. These are the words that I'm hearing. Secrets. Okay, y'all just gonna have to bear with me, please. Yeah. Some kind of fast whirlwind romance. This might have been a whirlwind romance here. Okay. But I feel like what came out of this in the building of a home, but this happened fast. Okay. I don't feel like this was a long, these two here, it was any kind of long-term relationship. Okay. But some kind of a like I said, whirlwind romance here. Something about grandchildren. And that's a grandfather. The grandchildren in reverse with star card. Grandchildren in reverse. The ancestor. Somebody don't belong to somebody here. Because grandchildren in reverse, the ancestors in reverse, Son of Sticks in reverse. There's a child here. Now I'm hearing it doesn't belong to the grandfather, which I feel is basically saying it doesn't belong to the father. It's not the father's child, biologically so. This child belongs to another, I am hearing. Okay, because we have ancestors in reverse. The Son of Sticks here in reverse. So this was a whirlwind. I wonder, did these two, okay, come together, get married based off of a pregnancy? Whirlwind. Happened quickly. Yeah. But it's not the child. The child does not belong to the home of the grandfather. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Now I don't think that this is saying that this woman, this mother figure, engaged intimately with the grandfather. It's not. The home of the grandfather means the home of the one who ran the home, the family, okay, the family name, okay, the patriarch. Okay. This child belongs, oh, Lord have mercy, honey. Okay, I heard this child belongs to a family friend. He is not the ancestor of this child. Okay, the grandfather. I mean, and the son knows that. So maybe it's a boy. It was a boy. I'm hearing the son knows to whom he belongs. And it is not this home. Again, this lineage. The son is probably very, I'm thinking smart, highly intelligent, can read the sun, the moon, the stars. This is what I'm hearing. Probably very spiritual enlightenment, has spiritual enlightenment, I'm hearing. The sun is of depth. Big Mama in reverse. Maybe this brought some shame, okay, or it brought something here, misery to the home. Okay, here we have Big Mama in reverse and the 4 sticks in reverse. This is a sad situation. It brought some sadness here. Okay, ending the home. Okay, this institution of marriage, family name, heritage, lineage. I don't know, y'all. What do we need to know here? What does Capricorn need to know? I'm hearing they know to whom they belong. Child doesn't belong to this man, this father. The father left, I'm hearing, on his own accord. His own, I don't know, I think I heard the word laurels or something like that. Wanting to build a collective. This is weird. A collective of men, okay, for himself that belong to him. I don't know. Like I said, it may have some secret society shit going on. Some secretive things here. Very secretive. Silent. You cannot know this. This is what I'm hearing. Maybe the grandfather was some kind of, maybe the grandfather was a part of this society here. I'm thinking this grandfather, obviously the grandfather is the father's father. Okay. I feel like the grandfather, master. I'm not sure, but it's of some kind of secret organization. I was thinking Mason, but I'm not. It's not being verified one way or the other. It's not. There's another secret organization, a secret community, high ranking. You will never know. You will never tune in to this ranking. Okay. Bloodline, quiet organization. This child here is not ranking in this community, nor this group, nor this organization. Because of bloodline. They can't exist in it. They can't be in it because of their blood. Their ranking lies in another. Oh no. But I feel like this brought some kind of sadness here. Darkness. When I say dark, I don't mean like, the evil stuff, the dark arts. I mean brooding, but brooding for someone. I don't think it was, I don't know. Yeah. They're not a part of this, whoever this child is. They're not a part of this particular group or organization. I don't know if they're in any at all, but because of their blood, the bloodline. Okay. They're not a master. They cannot exist in the reaches of this I'm hearing. They can't sign up. I don't even know if they know it exists. But here, 10 of coins in reverse. Okay, broken home. But this child, I feel like knows, because I was hearing, they know to whom they belong. They know who their father is. They have an understanding. And it has nothing to do with this man that this woman had this whirlwind romance with and had this home with. He left on here because he wanted to build a nation, a pedigree. Wow. I think like genetic genes or something that belonged to him, his own. This was not it. I thought maybe it was just the pursuit of money. I am hearing that played a role that was part and parcel, but that was not all. I just heard destiny swipe instead of swipe. I don't know what to say much more, Capricorn. I'll pull some more cards here. I don't know where this is going and what this is all about. Someone's destiny was swapped, changed, swiped, given, belonged, I'm hearing, to someone, given to another. Lord have mercy, honey. What is this? I'm hearing it has not been reviewed. it happened. It's concerning this child. This child belongs to another. They were given this, I'm hearing, to rule and reign for only a period of time. Justice. They were given only for a period of time. I feel like it may have something to do with this bloodline that they are actually genetically, biologically not a part of. They were given a period of time to rule, I'm hearing, and regulate in that blood time for a short period of time. Why? If these people knew that this child didn't belong here. I mean, because it was the only choice that they had. Why? There was no other choices. Men, only men. There were no more boys, only girls. One girl. The bloodline, according to this organization, I guess, could not exist through her blood. It must have been a boy child, a man, but that has changed, and it's changing because this child was only given a short amount of time, okay, to rule in this bloodline that's not theirs. It was changed. I feel like it was decided maybe by this, whatever this secret group is. Very secret, very humble, very quiet. You will never know. You will never touch it. You will never see it. You will never smell it. Okay? You know, people be talking about these secret society, Masons, and all this kind of stuff, but there's so many more out there. I'm here on the humble. So many more that are so quiet. You don't even know they exist. I wonder, did this father figure leave this whole thing about starting wanted to have their own, okay, that was already said, this nation wanted to have a child that was there through their blood, knowing that this child wasn't, okay, but it must not have happened because they said it was no more boys, only a girl. Something about this girl's bloodline too, but I really don't want to go into it because she's not out here on this, in the spread. That girl will know there was a change. I'm hearing frequent change. They knew the change was coming. It was set. It was meant. It was set in stone. I don't know, was this done to not bring shame to this father as far as this secret group is concerned? I'm hearing some stuff. I don't know. Let me see. Anything else about this? Didn't I say something about gambling? That card almost flipped out. Gambling, 10 of baskets. This is some kind of familial issue having to do with bloodlines and whatnot. Okay. This shit ain't guarded no more. Like I said, this is changing. Whatever this rule and regulation, the ruling and all of that kind of stuff this child was able to do for a short period of time in this bloodline because there were no more boys. Okay, 9 of 6 in reverse. That's coming to an end. The lie is coming to an end. 7 of baskets in reverse. I keep hearing frequent. And the crazy thing is I'm hearing frequent flyer. I don't know. You know, we know what that is, but I don't know here. If there was ever any if there was ever any confusion before, there will no longer be any confusion. Okay, whatever the secret that, well, we heard what it is, the secret, the lie, okay, of this child being a part of this bloodline and being able to rule and regulate, and whatever this very secretive, humble, quiet organization is, not any longer. Okay, the time is up. This child's days have come to a close. It was meant to, it was designed to, and maybe it's being given over to whoever this girl is. This not with this 9 of coins upright. I just heard this child will rule and regulate now. And I'm thinking, like, even though it's a girl, and I'm hearing like it no longer matters. The child's blood was not a fit, I am hearing. They did not belong. They were not supposed to be there. Inevitable, I am hearing. This was inevitable. There must be change. And the change is now. The change is here. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know what's going to happen to this boy child. Okay? I just kind of heard nothing. They just won't have the position any longer. And I mean, like, I wonder, do they even know they have a position? Does this child even know anything about this? Does this girl child know anything about this? It's really strange. Okay. I'm going to shuffle again because 2 cards came out from the Precious Gems Oracle. Chalcedony. Look at that conversion. Ain't that changed? 9. Your life path number might be 9. I'm hearing the rulership goes to the girl. It belongs to the girl because of the blood. There were no boys. Only in that actual blood, only the girl. That's the choice I'm hearing. I'm hearing declaration. It has been declared, okay, that it is so. And there will be no change. This is what I am hearing. Doubts, fear, and weariness gather to me like lost souls in the winter. By my hearth they are warmed, fed, and restored. In the place of doubt stands confidence. Where there was fear is courage. By the manna of my love, weakness is now strength. Like beings awakened in the spring, they are returned to the world, whole and purposeful. Maybe you are the girl, Capricorn. A blend of quartz and mogonite. Chalcedony is a soft blue translucent stone with a waxy luster. Chalcedony affects the sacral and solar plexus chakras. It is associated with the zodiac signs of Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Virgo, and the element of water. One of its most beneficial qualities is its ability to absorb negative thoughts or energies and promote goodwill. This beautiful gem will transform sadness to joy and anger to patience. When you draw this card, it will help you let go of self-doubt, resentment, and procrastination. Chalcedony also promotes friendship and is known as a stone of brotherhood. Wear this stone when building, working relationships, or healing a rift with a loved one. The calming, cooling properties naturally energize and strengthen those it encounters, both mentally and physically. Divinatory meaning: a negative culminates in a positive. The release of an unhelpful emotion or idea creates space for a healthier, more beneficial approach. Embrace and explore a problem for learning, assimilation, and growth. Okay, or maybe you're this boy, Capricorn. I don't know. Okay, maybe you're one of these parents. Okay, maybe you're part of this group. Okay. Affirmations: I am cool, calm, and energized. I transform negativity into positive thoughts and actions. I am a valuable friend and appreciate the friends I have. I am confident and radiate waves of positive energy. I certainly hope that resonated with some Capricorn. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. What an interesting reading, right? You all have favor. Hype my videos. Peace.